Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen and today I am going to be doing a foundation overview and decluttering of my collection. As you can see, I have way too many foundations.
Story of my life! Why can't I have too many boyfriends? That'd be nice.
On the bottom row here I have mainly high-end foundations, which I'm not going to lie, I'm probably going to keep most of my high-end foundations because I pay a lot for them, and typically when I do buy a high-end foundation, I try it out for a while first. I get multiple samples, make sure I like it, make sure I have the right shade. So I'm probably going to keep most of them. However, I am going to also be giving some away and also just trashing others, just depending on my collection. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to start off with my high-end foundations. I pretty much have a good idea of what I want to keep. I do want to keep my Bare Minerals foundation. This is a deluxe size. This was actually from a while ago, but a great thing about Bare Minerals foundations is that because it is a mineral powder foundation, it doesn't expire. So definitely love this. I am in the color Fairly Light. Absolutely love this. I will be keeping that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go close the door.
Daisy! She barks a lot in his little poo head.
Anyway, the next foundation I have is the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo foundation in the color L42. This foundation is so incredibly thick. If you're looking for full coverage, this is going to be a great option for you. However, the color match isn't right for me, and this is also a really old product. Typically what I would keep this around for would be to lighten any foundations that were too dark, which is often, but because it is so thick, I think I'm gonna have to pass on this one. That one's going in the trash. The next one I have is the Estee Lauder Perfectionist foundation. This is in 1N1 Ivory Nude. This is a foundation I got for my birthday. Absolutely love this. This is a super high-end foundation. It's very buildable, gives medium coverage in the beginning, light to medium, and then you can build it. I absolutely love this. This is great for anyone who is more mature because it has a youth infusing formula to it. So it's really great for fine lines, preventing any further skin damage. So really love this one, and this one is a really great color match for me. Same with my Naked Skin. Absolutely love this one. This is possibly my favorite foundation. It's a great medium coverage as well, and it gives the skin the most beautiful, like, airbrushed look, but keeping it absolutely natural without it looking cakey. Really like this. I'm in the shade 0.5, the lightest shade. The next foundation I have is my MAC Face and Body Foundation. I am going to keep this. This is in the color C1. It is a tad dark for me. Like, if there was a shade that was half a shade lighter, it would be the perfect match. But I absolutely love this foundation. It gives the skin really glowy look. And honestly, this is probably like my favorite foundation in the sense of the way it looks after application. If you have oily skin, I would probably say stay away from this because it's super glowy, and it's not the most long wearing product, but I just love the way that it looks on my skin, and it totally gives you that like J-Lo look while covering up any imperfections, and it's incredibly buildable, and it doesn't look cakey. It's just seriously one of the most beautiful foundations I've ever used. The Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in 1N1 Ivory Nude as well. Now, this is the same shade as the Estee Lauder Perfectionist, but this one is much darker on my skin than this one, even though they say they're the same shade. For those of you who don't know, the Double Wear is a very full, medium to full coverage foundation. I thought I would like it because I do like a full coverage when it comes to my skin, and however, my skin is just too dry for this. Whenever I wear it, I look super cakey, and then on top of that, the color match isn't right. But this is the lightest shade that they have in the range. So my mom bought this for me, so I'll probably ask her if there's any way that she could return it, because honestly, I just like other foundations better. So this one will go into the talk to my mom pile. The next foundation I have is my Estee Lauder Double Wear Light in Intensity 1.0. This was my first foundation that I ever actually like really got into. My family has been a huge Estee Lauder fan. Like, that was all I wore growing up. Like, I didn't really ever wear drugstore makeup. Typically how it would work out is that I would get makeup for Christmas, and then that would last me throughout the year, and then the next year I would get the new set that would come out. So this has a very special place in my heart, and also this is my most used foundation. I have gone through at least like 7 or 8 of these since I've started wearing makeup. Absolutely love it. The shade match is perfect, and I love the wear for this. It's not, it's definitely more long wearing than most foundations, but it's not going to give you a full 8-hour wear. But I still really like this. So this is definitely staying. Next one is an IT Cosmetics CC Plus color correcting foundation in the color Fair. This has a pump. I really love this, and I am pretty close to finishing it actually. It is also a really great foundation that I absolutely love. The shade ranges for this line, it's not very big. So if you have a very unique skin color, or if you're in the deeper end of the spectrum of skin tones, you're probably going to have a harder time finding this. But for those of us who are super fair, this is really great. It smells kind of funky sometimes, but it's really good. Super enjoy this foundation, and I really like it, so I'm going to keep that. The next foundation I have is my Makeup Forever HD foundation in the color, or I'm sorry, in the shade 117. I absolutely love this foundation as well. This is a new one. I've only had it for about a week, so I'm definitely going to keep this. I've tried it multiple times through samples at Sephora. Really enjoy this. So I took the plunge, and I'm very happy I have this. This is actually probably the best color match for my skin. This one and also the Perfectionist are probably the best color match for my skin personally out of any foundations that I own. This is a Kevyn Aucoin makeup or foundation. This is his moisturizer, and it is in the color SB02. I got this off of Haute Look, so I wasn't able to match it. It is a tad bit dark on me, and it is their lightest shade. This is seriously like the weirdest packaging ever. Like, this is like plastic or something, so it's like squishy, and then the applicator, it's like a squeezy tube, but when you squeeze it out, it like comes out like kind of chunky, like it's not super runny, and so it like spurts out when you put it on your hand. And because I got it on Haute Look, I only had to pay like $25 compared to like the normal price that it is. I'm about halfway through with this, and I really like the finish it gives me, even though the actual applicator is like a complete mess. If I can get it to come out. Let's see if I can get it. It has like, it flung across the room, and it also like only half of it distributed on my hand. The other half went on my brand new clean blanket. How nice. So I will keep this for now until I finish it, because I did pay the money for it, but unfortunately I don't think I would ever repurchase this. Now on to drugstore. Okay, so some of these I have repeats of because they are, I got the wrong shade originally, or I didn't like the way that it looked, so I'm going to go ahead and start out with the shades that I have double of. I have the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 mascara foundation, which I really enjoy this foundation. It's probably one of my favorite drugstore foundations. Gives a great medium to full coverage, and it lasts really well. It doesn't flake or cling to dry patches on my dry skin. I have the color 805 and 810. The 805 shade is light enough for me, but it's much too pink, so I'm gonna keep the 810, and either I'll probably give away the 805 because it's not that old. So I will give that one away and keep this one. Same with my L'Oreal Nude foundations, or Magic Nude Liquid Powder Foundation. Really like this on days where I don't want a super full coverage, but I want my skin to look nice. I can't wear this on days that I'm super dry though. So this will probably have to take a back seat in the winter time, because my skin does get even more dry than normal. However, I really love the coverage of this. So I have 310 Light Ivory and 312 Classic Ivory. 310 is is just too pink for me. It has a pink undertone where 312 is more of a natural slash warm undertone. So I'm going to keep 312 and give this one away. I can already tell you that I got these LA Color liquid makeup foundations online when I bought my LA Colors concealer. I got some of the lightest shades, but these are clearly too dark for me, like way too dark. So I could never wear these. I was thinking about putting them in my kit, but I don't even know if I like the formula, so I might just give them away. Those two are both going away. I think we all know what I'm going to be doing with this one. This is the Wet n Wild Intuitive Blend Shade Adjusting Foundation in Fair. This gave me chemical burn, and I already did a review for this. I'll link that review down below. Hate the worst foundation I've ever tried in my entire life. I'm just gonna go ahead and toss this, not gonna give it to anyone because I don't want anyone to go through what I experienced. So this is going in the trash. Alright, so I have the NYX Invincible Fullest Coverage Foundation, and this is in the color Fair. I got this online. I wasn't able to swatch it. I believe from what I remember, this color was too dark for me, and also, yeah, it's way too pink. I don't know why companies think that in order to be super fair, you have to be pink undertone. But there are also those of us who are neutral or warm, because I tend to lean more warm if I have to choose between warm and pink. I'm venting and I'm upset. Anyway, this is just way too pink for me. I also didn't like the coverage. I felt like it looked super cakey on me. Definitely not my first choice. I really would never wear this. I've worn it like maybe 2 or 3 times when I first got it. Really didn't enjoy the coverage. The color match wasn't good, so I'm just going to give this one away as well. Alright, I'm going to move on to my L'Oreal products. These products are very hit and miss with me. I really love the Lumi in N1-2. This is a great foundation. However, the longevity just isn't there for me. It's so beautiful on the skin, but it doesn't last more than like 2 or 3 hours. And I'm the type of person who I also touch my face a lot, so it lessens the wear time even more. So I do like this though, so I'm going to keep it, especially, well, I'm going to keep it. So I do like this one. Now I have another repeat of the True Match. I have the neutral one and the warm 2. I know people are all about these foundations, but honestly, I'm just not. I feel like they cake up on my face really easily. Maybe it's just because I have dry skin. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the N1 color. This is too pink for me, even though it's supposed to be neutral. And even the W2, this oxidizes on me really bad. It turns super orange after I've worn it for a little while. So I'm not super in love with this, but I'll keep it around. I do use it for filming because it gives nice coverage. However, I don't really ever wear it in daily life. So I might keep it around just to do for filming. I'll keep it for now. I might get rid of it before Christmas. We'll see. Alright, so the Revlon Nearly Naked foundation. This is very similar in formula to the Lumi foundation from L'Oreal. I do like this one better. I feel like this one clings to dry patches even though it's a like luminous foundation. I got it before I got my Urban Decay Naked Skin foundation to see if it could possibly compare, because I was doing samples of this at the time and I wanted a cheaper alternative. But honestly, I don't think they're anything of the same formula. I don't think they this one wears nearly as well. I don't think it looks as nice on the skin. And like if you wanted a formula like this from the drugstore, again, I would go for the Lumi from the L'Oreal. I'm going to be getting rid of this one. This one was in shade, I don't even know, 120 Vanilla. I'll go ahead and do my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. This is in 105. This is too dark for me, but the coverage of this is so beautiful. It looks beautiful on the skin. Definitely one of my favorite drugstore foundations. Because it is too dark, I have to put it with my Wet n Wild coverall foundation. This is a very, very full coverage foundation. This is in the color 815 Fair. Together, these make my skin look like absolutely flawless, and if I'm going out clubbing or something, this is actually going to be what I reach for over my high end. I feel like these last the longest when I combine them. The color match is perfect when I combine them as well. These two together are just like a majestic pony, and so I will definitely be keeping both of these. Let's do this one. This is the Physicians Formula Super BB Cream. This is in the this is in the color Light. Too dark for me. Super orange. I'm not even gonna double think about this. It's way too dark. I'm glad that I got the trial size. This is like and it's like instant oxidization on my face. I look like a Oompa Loompa, and it's disgusting. Like, I don't understand how companies can make fair foundations and they're like dark. There's a reason they should be fair. Sorry, I'm getting upset. This is going away. I got the Ulta Color Instincts shade matching or shade adjusting foundation in medium. I got this in medium light, and I wanted to get it in light. That was the original one that I wanted to go for, but they were sold out at the Ulta that was near my house. And I'm pretty sure they're actually discontinuing this product because I cannot find it anywhere. The medium is too dark for me, of course. I'm not quite sure even how it works, like if it actually is a good shade adjuster. It's just too dark. So this will also will be going. I got it for my kit. However, I have an airbrush kit, so I really don't think I will ever use this. Okay, these two. Rimmel Stay Matte. I actually like the coverage of this. It's just a tad bit dry. It's like a moussey formula. It's super weird, and it doesn't necessarily feel comfortable, but it's not uncomfortable either. I've only used this a few times. It's in the shade 100 Ivory, which is not the lightest shade in the collection, just so you know. So that's a win. Good for you, Rimmel, for going for us lighties. It says lightweight shine control. I just wanted to try this product. I'll keep it. No, I'm going to get rid of this one. Wait, well, let me see. I'll pick whichever one is a better shade match for me out of these two, because I also haven't used this Pure BB in One Beauty Balm. I've really only used these once or twice. I did a review on this one. I'll link that below, down below as well. This one is just too pink. Just too pink. So I'm going to keep the Stay Matte. I'm going to give away the Pure BB Cream. Alright, and here is my completed keep pile of the things that I want to keep. Oh, this one's backwards. I feel like I did a really good job. I'm getting rid of... so this is now my foundation collection. I feel like it's still way more than I could possibly ever use, but I do actually use the products that I've kept compared to the other ones where I never reach for them. And I clearly have foundation to last for forever. There is one more foundation from the drugstore that I want to try, and I do want to get a BB cream. I don't care if it's high-end or low-end drugstore. I want something that I can keep on my purse because I work super early in the morning, so I want something that I can just throw on in the morning and not have to worry about necessarily looking in a mirror. So I'm definitely going to keep on the lookout for that, but otherwise this is now my collection of foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want any reviews on the specific foundations that I mentioned today, please go ahead and let me know, and I would love to do a review for you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. Please subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and like this video if you liked it. I can't remember if I've already said that, because I say that in every friggin' video in my entire life. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye!